Evening everyone. Today my lecture topic is about impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the global poverty. Talking about this, we have to know the situation before the pandemic. So before the pandemic, the number of people in the poverty had been steadily falling for the years, and now it is rising again for the first time since 1998. This is all because of like all over the world, most of the people they cannot go to work because of this COVID-19, and it is very difficult for the people in the poorer countries and also for the migrant workers to make it even this made even worse for them. Food prices are also went up during this time, and there are majority disruption to the supply, and without laborers crops are they are left to rot, and in the fields from the developed countries like US to the developing countries like India to Philippines. So King's College of London, this estimates that the number of extremely poor people globally could increase by about 420 millions over next several months in the upcoming years. So global per capita income is expected to fall 4%. The World Bank has warned that this virus could push between 40 to 60 millions into extreme poverty. The areas included under these countries are like sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia. These are very much these are hardest affected by this COVID-19 pandemic. The World Food Programs also says that 265 million people will face the crisis levels of hunger, and direct actions has to be taken by the world countries, global countries, in order to curtail these. So talking about the impact of this COVID-19 pandemic has on middle class, they have been majorly affected, like they have shrunk by 30%, and number of poor also have been risen to the 7.5 crore in number. So the pandemic and the lockdowns imposed during that time, this have resulted in shutting down of the businesses, jobs, and also falling of the incomes in the private companies or public sector jobs, government jobs too. So this has shown a lots of effect on the Indian economy, which has been into a deep recession. So the middle class have shrunk by 3.2 crore in 2020 as of the reports. Talking about the job losses, about 140 million peoples at that time have lost the jobs during the pandemic. And also in Canada, if we compare the citizens, like average of $1,000 were given for every month for the citizens for the livelihood daily. But India, this has not provided such sorts of benefits for the people of this country. So the unemployment rate among the women rose about 18%, which already existed for about 15% before the pandemic. This worstly affected the women in the country also. So beyond the income and job losses, the poor women who were there, they have suffered the health wise problems also because of the disruption in the healthcare facilities during the time of pandemic. So as per the recent UNDP report on the multidimensional poverty, says about 140 million Indians have been pulled out of the poverty in India. So as an agrarian country, we have to focus on this aspect, and also government has to start applying different sorts of schemes to bring out the people from the poverty. Thank you.